So good morning and welcome back over here to Epcot. As you know, Epcot is going through some major changes. It's kind of the understatement of the year, to be honest with it. But as you do know, recently we came back out, right, I think it was Christmas Day we came out. Yep. And this whole front area has started to look like the concept art. We are now on the, so remember if you looked at the left side was all behind walls when they started taking down the Leave a Legacy monoliths and everything. And now you got this brand new area. Now, the walls have gone up on the opposite side to start doing the same thing. And I gotta tell you what, looking at this is just absolutely amazing. So we wanted to come on over to see, one, crowd levels. Can we do some things without fast passes? Because we actually planned this evening over at Animal Kingdom, so that's why I couldn't make any fast passes. And secondly, we want to check out some of the updates. Also, some big announcements with the new fireworks show. We'll talk about that when we get in a little bit later. So, it's gonna be kind of cool. I'm gonna take a quick little look around here. And then as we go up, we're going to take a look at everything that's going on, because there's still a lot here happening. Like literally, this is, I cannot wait to see what this looks like in the springtime when all the flowers are blooming and everything. Because I love the little planters, how they design, how everything feeds. It just feels so open. So knowing that this took only about, I want to say this took about 8 to 9 months to make. And that was including removing the monolith and starting to do this work. So the fact that that side's already got the monolith gone, all they do is start tearing it up. And they're still working on the fountain. Now the fountain they said should still be taking a longer time just because it's got water and everything, but this is amazing. Also, as I always have to mention, every time we come to Epcot, at some point this year, Spaceship Earth will be closing down for a 2+ year refurbishment, pretty much redoing the whole inside, changing up the narration and the attraction itself storyline. So, gonna be really good. I'm really excited for it. This will be done definitely by the 40th anniversary of Epcot. This front area is supposed to be done by the 50th, including the new fountain. So, kind of a lot to go, and I still think Epcot's got has the biggest, craziest expansions happening. Oh yeah, and I forgot, they did just close the Art of Disney shop up here, because this building is also going to be going away very soon as well. So the way that the building where you used to have Club Cool, the character spot, this will happen to this building as well. But you can see the Art of Disney shop has now been moved, and I do think they did move it, if I remember correctly, they moved it to the back into the American Adventure Pavilion. So, may have to go back there once the World Showcase opens and check that out. So as you come out to the middle section, it's used to have the fountain, the like central fountain, and so you have Starbucks, but remember, they started taking down that building. Looks like they're starting to tear it down completely, but it looks like they're taking it down piece by piece, just so they don't like cause any issues, I feel like. But the other big thing that comes up, if you come up to the middle, you look to the left, you know, normally that's all Mouse Gears. Well, currently Mouse Gears is now starting its year-long refurb. So this building is staying completely, but they are just going to be refurbing all that. So currently Mouse Gears is closed and you can't go into Mouse Gears here. However, they have moved Mouse Gears to a new location. And I do think I remember where the location is. I just have to find it again because I saw it on the post somewhere. And they opened up another walkway as well over by Test Track. So they're starting to get some things happening, some things are not. If you're coming to Epcot over the next couple of years, just be mindful. You're going to see walls, you're going to see stuff happening. But hopefully by the next year we should get all of that area over there open, because you should get Guardians open and the Play Pavilion as well. So if you come through this breezeway, this is where Mouse Gears usually is. This is where Electric Umbrella is. If you come out the breezeway right over here, this is where Mouse Gears is. The temporary location is going to be for the next little while they're redoing the building. This is the area that had the big DJ and Guardians of the Galaxy's right there. It looks like they painted the top of the buildings of Guardians, so that's something kind of cool. I really want to ride the monorail around, but that takes a long time to do. So it's much smaller than the Mouse Gear normally is, but you can see they did fit it into a nice little spot. Allie's looking at all the shirts. I thoroughly enjoy the shirt design they're doing now. It's a very simple shirt. I like the deal they run. Like if you buy 2 of these shirts, they're only $22 each. So instead of being $25 a piece and being $50 for 2, you can get them for $44. Wow. Here we go. So as we always know, Loungefly always has some pretty cool things, and this is a very Disney park-esque, like Disney World. It's warm in here. Yeah, and Allie said it's very warm in here. So I wonder how much. I think these are usually $75 to $80. So this one is $75 for this one because it has no ears and there's no specialness. It's purely just a little pattern. Look at this shirt Allie found. Like, this is an amazing 25. Shirt. I love the Mickey head design like this kind of thing. But see, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. And you have, ooh, Z for Buzz Lightyear. Top half Magic, bottom half Studios. See, because you got Pixar, Fantasmic. Huh, where's the Star Wars?
There's no Star Wars on here. I think this was like an old style.
$25 for that ain't bad. And then they have, so you can actually get this shirt, these leggings, which are $40, and the lounge fly to go with it, and the sweatshirts. So here's a whole outfit right here. So the biggest thing is that you still cannot go up by Guardians because they are actually redoing all of the walkway behind Guardians over by the Play Pavilion next to Mission Space. And the next time we ride the monorail, we'll have to ride the monorail around and see if we can see anything on the left side of the track over there for the walkway. We also do know they're still doing all the work for Space 220. Now I think Space 220, I originally thought you were going to enter up on the right side of Mission Space. It looks like you're going to go in between the Play Pavilion and Mission Space. So other thing is also, I think Test Track goes down in a couple days. I can't remember when the exact day is, but Test Track will be going down for a little bit of a refurbishment to kind of clean up, rework things, and make it and just to make sure it's working properly. So that's kind of a big thing to see if you're going to be coming down over the next couple months. So we came up the Test Track, went down. That's the front edge Test Track. Came around here, and we came around this way. And you can see, because now with Mouse Gear closed off. Another reason why I think they're closing Mouse Gears off is to continue working on the walkways around Mouse Gears on top of doing the work inside Mouse Gears. So you see now you can no longer, because before there was a small wall you could walk up through this way to get to it, but you can't anymore. So if you come up, yep, monorail. But when you walk through, so now if you come out of the Simporium out the exit of Test Track and you want to go to the World Showcase, you have to continue going this way to get to it. That's just the unfortunate thing. Allie is waiting on the World Showcase open. One, because there's a couple things she wants to try over there. That's a couple of places, and then everything else. So, yeah, it's very, it's kind of a weird feeling being at Epcot. Also, the thing I always have to point out is that Epcot does have, or just in general, Walt Disney World, the first 2 months of the year after they get past the crazy period, they tend to go down for a lot of refurbishments because this is the slowest part of the year for them. So they can come in, they can take down a lot of rides for normal maintenance and routine fix-ups. So you can see as you walk, so we're walking over the bridge. This is the bridge that takes you between the middle section to the Epcot experience. And right over here, they've opened up part of this walkway now into a green landing family play zone. So essentially a little playground area. They've reopened that area up. So I don't know if we can go back that way. I don't really care to go back that way because it only goes up to the playground and back. So, but that will be part of the Festival of the Arts area.
Green landing.
Yeah, will be the area for the playground area.
Yeah.
But it's just so crazy to think how much is changing at Epcot over the next couple of years.
Epcot needs a little bit of a change.
It does, and that's the problem is that as the years go on, you have to kind of keep up with it.
Right.
So we're just kind of right back here, right? So if you go up and to the right, that's where Mouse Gears used to be. If you look right here, this is the whole building they've been taking down. You can see they've gradually taken it down. They've actually started taking out the middle section right there. So they're not just tearing it down outright. They're kind of taking it down piece by piece. I don't think they're intending to save it. I think they're just trying to get as much money for scrap as possible for it. But it's really weird to feel now, not only with this building going on, but they should be working their way down this way and getting this building, start taking down that building as they go. So, I don't know. I know a lot of people are upset that they're changing this so much, but I think Epcot needed the change. So, as you guys know, right now, Epcot is doing their fireworks show is called Epcot Forever, which is technically supposed to be just a filler show. Now, it's a fantastic show. I'll give the credit where it is. Those kites are amazing. Everything about it is really cool. But Epcot Forever is meant to be just a placeholder between Illuminations, which ended last year, to the brand new show called HarmouiUS. Emphasis on the us part. But something that just came out is that they are now saying HarmouiUS is going to be debuting in the springtime, which, as if you watch in the other videos or you watch the Iron Gwazi video, you know that's not until March 19th through June 20th. Wow, that was apparently harder for me to say than I thought. But that just means it's a lot closer than we thought. Maybe the reason they put Epcot Forever was it was an easy show to put together. They could try out some things, try out the music, and then
something new.
Yeah.
You know.
And because you had Illuminations for almost 20 years.
Yeah, really.
And so it gave them a chance to try something brand new with some new music, some new fireworks, see how people reacted to it while they were working on the new show, because the new show is supposed to have like a lot of brand new things. They've been working on some of the floats, so kind of cool. So so between March to June is when this could be opening. I'm guessing probably late May, just in time for the summer crowds.
I say between April and May.
Yeah, just in time for the summer crowds. So we're gonna do a quick little walkthrough, because what Ali really wants to try, there's like a margarita they have at Mexico that actually is at the tequila bar, which doesn't open until 11:30. Now we did have to wait for a few seconds because the World Showcase isn't open until 11. So even though you can walk through the World Showcase, some of the pavilions are not open until 11 when it opens. Now there are certain things that are open. So like over here in Norway, Frozen Ever After does open with the park, just because it is one of the most popular attractions. But we're just gonna walk around because there's a couple things I need to look at. We want to look over at the American Adventure, see if we can find the art of Disney shop, and talk about the new restaurant coming. And then we'll see if we can see anything for Ratatouille, anything for Mary Poppins possibly. Just work our way around until 11:30. Well, as you kind of walk around, you see they do have the festival market signs up, but they do also have the coming soon Festival of the Arts. So January 17th through February 24th. The Festival of the Arts is by far our favorite festival of the year. It is so much fun. It's super short, super simple.
And I like Flower and Garden as well.
Oh yeah.
Flower and Garden has a butterfly house, and I love butterflies.
Yeah. And I do think maybe it's because Festival of the Arts is so short, so you feel like you gotta go to it as soon as you can. But it also just has a lot of local artists coming out and showing off what they could do. Things from not only painting, but like from food to music to singing. It's just amazing. It's so cool. It's just weirdly how empty it is right when the World Showcase opens, because like we're all the way back here because we want to come over here and talk about the new smokehouse, which is going to be called the Regal Smokehouse. But the cool thing they're actually offering well with it, it will be featuring Sam the eagle. You know, the very patriotic eagle from the Muppets. Yes. The Regal Smokehouse, presented by Sam, or hosted by Sam the eagle. So, I can't remember when, I don't know if there's an opening date for it yet or not, but they had some pretty cool, here's a cool concept art. I haven't seen the concept art yet, because this is where it's going to go. That's where you used to the old like Liberty Inn food place used to be. Oh, Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Oh, just the fact.
Barbecue and refreshments. I like barbecue.
So do I. I'm really excited for this, actually. Something new and interesting to add in. So since they closed the Art of Disney at the front, it's now back here next to the artisans table. So this is where the art shop is now for the time being. So again, really nothing you can see up here. So now I kind of have a better understanding of how it's going to work to get to Ratatouille. So if you come into the France Pavilion, you see Les Chefs de France. You have the middle section, and then the Palace of the Cinema. That's where the Beauty and the Beast thing is going. So that's replacing the France movie that they had. If you go to the right of this little like maze thing over to the right where usually Aurora meets, this is the walkway that'll take you into Ratatouille, into the backside. And they built a whole walkway to go up and then around, and then on the other side next to it is a crepes area.
So where it has like a standby wait time, which doesn't have a standby wait time, that's the Beauty and the Beast show?
Yes, that's the new Beauty and the Beast like live action sing-along show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that will be there, and then to the right will be the walkway to Ratatouille. So no longer does Epcot not have a Starbucks stand. They have created a tiny Starbucks, essentially a box Starbucks.
Oh, coffee.
Oh yeah, so every time you walk by Starbucks, they sort of like. But yeah, so now they've got this little Starbucks. So that rumor of a Starbucks coming to this area was true after all. It was just coming over to this area instead. Well, I mean, that's any Starbucks. But then like this is the new restroom.
Oh, it's a new restroom.
And then the Starbucks. So, and this whole walkway is reopened. Wow, that's actually really cool. I just like how tiny the Starbucks is though.
We're building right here.
Yeah, I knew the restroom was, but I heard a rumor this was going to be the Starbucks, but I didn't realize they were building a tiny Starbucks. Just kind of going through the
15 minutes.
Well, yeah, it's 15 minutes for Journey to Imagination, but we went ahead into the Imagine Works thing, and they should see a couple of the new meet and greets that they have set up over there. So now they've actually, so you knew they have Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope Von Suite over here, but now they've moved Joy, yeah, Fortunately, Joy is the only one who got moved over here.
But Imagination Land?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think there's Bing Bong. And then, so Joy meets over here now. That's what this wall was before when we came through.
Bing Bong has his own shop at Disneyland, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And kind of a weird look. So we came over by the land is right behind us. But yeah, you see, look at that. That building's almost completely gone. It's really gonna open up. And then I guess they'll start working on this part of it now because they did move Baymax, Joy and Sadness, and Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. Minnie and Goofy meet at the International Gateway area, so they didn't move too far. I can't remember where they moved Mickey. I completely forgot where they moved him for the time being. But I said once they open all this, it's gonna be really weird to see how it all looks. So just kind of coming over here, we're gonna take a quick look, see if we can see anything for Journey of Water. So they have gone back to this whole style of the symbols for this. You can see right here. This is the new symbol for the Journey of Water. Well, there's a hey hey down there, hey hey up here. But this is the area where they'll have the Journey of Water that's inspired by Moana. We'll go into this area right here. Mr. Ray, yeah. I don't know, I can't wait to see like what all this looks like and everything. I'm really excited. And then the the old Seas logo is back. And that's also part of the pin setup at the front. Just then kind of coming to the back side. Like we did walk around quite a lot and saw a lot of things today. You know, we really just kind of got an idea of like so we saw the new Mouse Gear area. What I said, if you go towards where the old Mouse Gear, so if you come up to the wall where the Fountain Nations used to be, you go to the left, through the breezeway on the left side, right before Mission Space, that's where Mouse Gears is now. It's a lot smaller, but it actually carries a lot more room. So we are going to go ahead and call it a day from Epcot. Saw a lot of things happening. I mean, there's a lot of things happening to Epcot over the next couple of years. Got to see some things, got to look at some new stuff. Saw some construction work too as well. So there's a lot to come on. There's a lot happening. Got a couple more years till everything is officially done, but by the 40th anniversary of Epcot, it will be complete. Yeah, we didn't go on anything, we didn't really do it, but we just wanted to walk around. And it was also nice to see how empty it is in the morning time. So, but with all that being said, as we do head off from a very fun trip out here to Epcot, we will see y'all next time.